Hello people, how you doing? So I am going through it with my hair. I took off some cornrow extensions yesterday. I don't know if this can hold its own as a braid out, but my hair needs solutions. So we're gonna do a detox. Let me turn on the kitchen light so you can kind of see. I realized I had some, a tiny little bit of buildup, and then obviously the dandruff. So there we go. We'll get rid of all this later, but dandruff galore, right? The new growth is so much, but my hairdresser can't see me this week, so I have to wait another week to be able to book a retightening. But in the meantime, I want to go ahead and detox this hair. So come along with me while I get into it. All right, let's talk ingredients. So you need your baking soda. You need about a tablespoon full of this, if I'm not mistaken. Another tablespoon of lemon juice. I'm actually going to make that two today just to see how I handle it. Some apple cider vinegar, which I have, and we'll show you in a second. And of course your inflatable sink, which will have warm water. So I ordered mine off Amazon, link in description. It's right here on the camera, so you can see it. I blew that up this morning. Quite tough, actually. I would recommend for anybody who's going to get this sink off of Amazon to actually also get a pump, maybe, just a pump for inflatables. I haven't found one yet, so let me know in the comments if you know where I can get one cheap. AliExpress, send me a link, hook your girl up. Anyways, so yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. My hair is so grown. It's so grown. These microlocs, I have 307 microlocs. And believe me when I tell you, we didn't start out like this. All right, let's get right into it. Let me show you the apple cider vinegar. So the brand that I use, I get from the local store right down the road from me, and it's about €3, really not much. So that's the one I get. I've seen the same brand on Amazon for about 5 times the price, so obviously wasn't going to go that route. Although I almost fell into that trap, but story for another day. So for now, let's get me some tea, and I will let you have the tea later. Ooh, lovely. Let's get to it. So guys, I was telling you, this is my apple cider vinegar. This is the one I use. And that's what I'm going to be using today for my detox. Let's get right to it. All right, guys, so let's zoom in. This is kind of my setup. I have my yoga mat laid out here and at the head. All right, guys, so this is kind of my setup. I have my yoga mat laid out here at the head. I have the inflatable sink where I'm planning to lie down. I will try to be doing headstands from time to time so that the water can kind of get to all angles and at the roots of my hair. But yes, basically this is what we have. I'm still experimenting, so I'll let you know how it goes, but let's mix in the ingredients. All right, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and eyeball the quantities. So I could have thrown them in the water first, but I'm kind of trying to, I don't know how much water is going to go in here, so I was like, instead of mixing everything in here and then realizing I can't use some of the products, I'm actually going to pour the water in the sink and then mix the ingredients in when I'm sure exactly how much, what amount of water can actually stay in here out of this. So let's go ahead and try it. Now I do hope I seal the sink very well. It actually turns out I can use a couple more of these. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? Second bowl, I forgot to mention I am using warm water. I've seen in other YouTube videos you're not supposed to let the level of the water go beyond that mark right there, because once you dip your head inside and the weight of your head and the displacement of the water, you're going to have some spillage. So I'm going to try and watch out for that. Maybe one more bowl, huh? Bowl. of water, third bowl of warm water, right up to that mark. And wait, I have some extra water here, so we're gonna save that since I'm up to the mark and I don't really want to risk it for the biscuit. So right. So from the YouTube videos I've seen, I'm gonna eyeball the quantities here. I'm not really not gauging to the exact letter, but I've had more or less a tablespoon of baking powder. So I'm gonna go like, I don't know. Alright, I'm going to record over this so you don't have to hear me losing my marbles over spilling the baking powder. So there we go, that's 1 tablespoon of baking powder into the warm water. I added an extra sort of half tablespoon just for good measure. And the next thing is going to be my lemon. As you can see, eyeballing, not exactly measuring 1 exact tablespoon, in part because my tablespoon wouldn't fit into the opening of the container. So yeah, that's some damage control going on over there. Let's skip on over to the lemon. 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. But as I said at the beginning of the video, we're gonna make it 2. So that's the second one. We should be good without the seed, hopefully. Yeah, let's mix that in there. Let's get this cleaned up really quickly. Right, it's not doing too badly. Right, not doing too badly. Just having it in there. Just know that these things can happen too, eh? So, if that should happen to you, you're only human, just like me, and it's no problem. You should be fine. Just a little extra time for course correcting, and then we keep it moving, right? We keep it moving. Okay. Now I did hear that you should use 3/4 of a cup. I don't even know what the proportion of water to that would be, but just to not complicate things, I decided we're going to pour it out. Shake it, pour it, and keep pouring until I like the look of the color of the water. So here we go. Upon opening the bottle, I did realize it had a control. Tried to get it off, was unsuccessful, so maybe not. And got to thinking later that it's just as well anyway. It might be better for not having, spillage like I done with the baking powder. So here we go. I'm pouring. I'm stopping to check just up until that hue kind of looks good enough for me. So we stopped there. Again, we give it another good stir just to make sure all the ingredients are in there. And finally, we can go in. So, yeah, but, oh wow, that is hot. That's warm. Wasn't ready for it, but it's actually bearable. Alrighty. Yep, here we are. See you in 15 minutes. Here I am with my locks in the water. I'm having fun. Na 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 na. No, I'm not having fun. It's gonna be 15 long minutes. Let's scroll through my Instagram for a bit, shall we? A close up of the TLC my locks are getting right now. And if I want more water on this edge, I just go into a bridge. So I kind of like, this is good exercise as well. Raise my hip, push my head inside, and you're getting this right here. Nice. And then I go back down. Yeah, good stuff. Well, as you're still here, we might as well have some chat time. So, the first thing is, I don't think I'm going to be doing 2 bouts of 15 minutes. I think I'm just going to be doing the 1 round of 15 minutes and that's it. Because I feel like you go 2 rounds if there's really like a lot of gunk in your hair and you've got like one of these extreme situations of like build up, product, gunk in your hair. And honestly, I don't have it that bad. I really don't. I've had wow, these locks be swimming. Okay, I've had lock extension cornrows in my hair for a week, and I just took them out yesterday. So in the morning yesterday. So it's not as bad as all that. And otherwise, I've been locked for 9 months. So yeah, we've been gestating these locks. Do we say that? Gestando. Anyways, but yeah, I feel like with one round I should be good to go, and it should be good enough to shampoo. Also, my edge locks have been suffering a little bit. They haven't been locking because obviously they're on the edges and I can't really braid and band them because they're so short. So every time I shower, every time I have like a wash day, these locks be dying, man. They just come unraveled. We have to redo them again on the next retie. It's almost like I have a retie appointment, and on every retie they have to be relocked. So that's where we're at with the edge locks. So I'm thinking maybe not soak them excessively, 30 minutes just swimming freely in water might not be the ideal we're going for here. Random things that come to my mind when I'm doing nothing, just here trying to chill for 15 minutes. 9 months locked. When shall I be long? Ugh, smells terrible. Ugh. I've been trying to get my middle splits, so while I'm relaxing in here, just take a look. I can't sit still to save my life. 15 minutes. It's probably gonna build some patience for your girl, Wow, feels nice. Smells positively putrid. But here we are, sticking it out. I do hope I turn the timer on, because wouldn't it be funny if I didn't? Here we go, another angle recorded by my sister. So it's just me doing the exact same bridge again, making sure that I'm soaked in all the way up to my hairline. And I do this a couple of times in that 15-minute stretch. So yeah, we're good. Everywhere's been covered. We're all right. We're chilling. A restless millennial in her attempts to do nothing for 15 minutes. Alrighty, tidy. 15 minutes are up. So I'm gonna give this the last run over. Feeling good, smelling terrible. Look, you guys, don't ever forget your towel when you're about to go down into this thing, because if I were alone at home, this would have been a big F up. My sister just brought me towels to hold my hair while I walk to the sink, and obviously my shampoo is here, which I got from Twists and Locks in Accra. I'm gonna wash my hair with this, and I have a second towel to dry my hair when I wash it, so I'm not getting any of this stuff into the freshly washed hair. So now that this has been up and soaking for a bit, let's just cover the hair and make our way to the sink. Okay. Oh, wow. Oh, hey, look, no dripping, or maybe just a little bit of dripping. Now, for the t-shirt, yeah, there is a little bit of dripping. For the t-shirt, guys, I'm here still suffering. Oh, isn't it so nice, the green and green, almost like I planned it. Can't plan to save my life, but here we are. So let me just give you this angle so that you appreciate the level to which disaster is happening up in here, right? Okay, so we're gonna get up. Gonna make our way to the kitchen sink, and we're gonna rinse this out of our hair, and we're gonna put this fantastic, lovely smelling product, Afro Herbal Black Soap Shampoo, anti-itch, cleansing, anti-dandruff. Gonna put this all up and in our hair, and it's gonna be fantastic. Okay, let's go. I don't know if the wetness of the t-shirt is from, when I spilled the baking soda, or it's from like water actually coming out in here. I would like to think that I'm not having so much leakage from my sink, so we'll have to wait until the second time around that I do this to kind of draw a conclusion. But I do think it was from the wetness of the yoga mat. Now I don't know why I didn't just, now that I think of it, I could have just simply done a smooth, and then started this from further down on the mat. But sometimes Let's go. Took the shirt off. Here we are at my sink. Lots of space. This is greatly appreciated. Take this off. Let the lock fall, right? Here we're going in. Alright, that's... Oh, it stinks. Absolutely freaking stinks. Guys, don't be that girl. Don't be that girl that washes her hair with all her hairbands on her wrists, because after that, this is what you get. The wetness. Lessons. Okay, so we're ready to oil our hair. The hairband is out to dry. Things are in their places. I still need to empty the sink, but you know, for another day. So just making sure that that scalp area is really well done, like well dried, as an African. All right, let's go in with the oil. So to compensate for that god awful smell, I've got what was this? I forgot what this was. The label was faded, but I like the smell. This is avocado. This is a hair deodorizer. Maybe I'll save this for, you know, further down the line when my scalp is itchy and everything else, because it's got a little bit of the minty freshness to it that you feel in your scalp. So today it's just going to be basically a mix of these two, which is jojoba oil and avocado oil. They smell fantastic. And then if I feel like they need a little more moisture, I'll go in with this. I think it's sweet. I want to say cashew, but I'm not, you know what, don't take my word for it. We'll just leave it at this mysterious sweet smelling thing that is almost finished. So here we go. Let's go in with the avocado first. I like to use this for my edges. As you can see, I still got some curl going on there on the edges, some nice cute spirals. I love them. So honestly, I don't want to lose them. I don't want them to completely lock. I still want to have edges every now and then. And it's got a lot of slip, this oil, in my experience. It's oil that lets you feel the hair as slippery and moisturized while you're using it, you know. Your hands are not gripping every single strand of lock. So that's another reason why I like it so. So that's that for the smell. And for the perfume, I love these for tips, right? Then I have another oil that I usually use for my scalp. That's the Jamaican black castor oil, but that's another story for another day. We'll go into the scalp with this maybe 2-3 days down the line when I'm doing my daily water spray. I might get out the Jamaican black and apply it to my roots, because it helps as well. It makes my roots feel fantastic. Oh, anti-breakage, slip, you know, fluffy locks, not the crusty looking kind. We love those. Fluffy locks are everything. Oh my god, look at this hair. I cannot wait for my next retie, because I know it's gonna be long. You know, I'm soon to be 1 year. My next retie will put me at about 10 months, and then I'll be pushing a year. You know, we've come a long way, baby. I'm proud of these little cheeky boobs. These little cheeky boobs. Alrighty, let's make sure all the corners are gotten, all the bases are covered. You can never overcover your bases, people. Life advice to live by. What you think? I like it. I'm loving how it's looking right now. These locks are given. They're given what needs to be gave. Okay. Right. Let's set these oils down. I might not even use the third one. I'm pretty okay with how they are looking right now and how they are smelling. Honestly, Jamaican black castor oil smells a little too natural for me. You know what I mean? Like, no perfume. It's all very earthy and very medicinal. It has this medicinal smell about it, which I love. But, you know, today, I think I've just about had all I can have in smells, because apple cider vinegar and lemon wasn't doing it for me. I'll be very honest with you. Did not like lying there and having those smells whiff up at me from the basin right into my nostrils. So we're gonna pause on the nice smelling perfumes for now. We'll leave it at this for now for here, okay? And this ends our process. I don't know, maybe I could give you some kind of weird 360 or something. Here we are in the bathroom light. It's still dripping wet, but I'm not mad about it. I don't mind it. Turn around. So this is what we're working with. Just quickly do a nice little turn around for you guys. Yeah. These are my babies, y'all. I'm gonna complete this whole, like, once we've gotten into the spirit of things, I might as well add a facial. So yeah, I'll see you. Ciao. I hope you enjoyed today's video. Subscribe for more. Ciao. Peace.